Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the flagship show. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, coming to you live from Baltimore, Maryland. And we have a stacked card for you. Wait a minute. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins making their way down to the ring through the crowd. And this does not look good. This does not look good at all. I think this does not look good. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they both want their hands on Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson, but I think Eric Bischoff is here to curb their frustration. Eric Bischoff has no choice but to suspend Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose if they choose to get involved in Finn Balor's match here later tonight. But Eric Bischoff did state and did announce the main event, which will be Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose teaming up for the first time in years against a well-oiled Machine and Cesaro and Sheamus. The Bar, and we don't know how that'll turn out. Tune in into the main event, but also tonight, the Universal Champion Finn Balor goes one-on-one with Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze, and that will be combustible, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for our first match here of the night, as Chris Jericho set to go one-on-one with R-Truth. And Chris Jericho, this man is just absolutely desperate. I think he's desperate. I think he's jealous. Jealous of Shinsuke Nakamura. Desperate for the main event. Desperate for the spotlight. It's Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho said when he returned to the WWE a few months ago, he said his only purpose is to be the Universal Champion, is to be the World Champion of Monday Night Raw. And Chris Jericho got an opportunity to be the Universal Champion when he faced Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam, but he came up short. Couldn't beat Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam, and he was not featured in the Fatal 4-Way match to determine the #1 contender for that title heading into No Mercy. And I think that's when Chris Jericho just snapped. Jericho, something in him just snapped, and he decided to go after an individual that was in that Fatal 4-Way match, Shinsuke Nakamura. And Jericho, he brought Shinsuke Nakamura his first singles match defeat at No Mercy. And you see R-Truth just in the face of Chris Jericho on R-Truth now. Oh! And a lot of respect has been lost for Chris Jericho due to the ways of him winning matches, due to the ways of him attacking and getting his way. Jericho cheated to beat Shinsuke Nakamura at No Mercy, and I don't think Shinsuke Nakamura forgot. And Shinsuke Nakamura is very pissed off, and I think Jericho realizes that, and I think Chris Jericho's just trying to rub it in. As Jericho hits R-Truth right where it hurts at that elbow. Oh! And a chop. Another chop and an elbow right to the kidney. Ooh! Elbow right to the jaw. Another elbow to the jaw. As Chris Jericho now begins to, chase R-Truth, but R-Truth gonna fight back here. Right hands. Right hand after right hand. Duck down. A leapfrog by Truth. Kick right to the jaw. A kick right to the jaw. And a clothesline. Kick right to the jaw, followed up by a clothesline and another bicycle kick. Nobody home though. And Jericho plants him face first. Planted Truth face first there. Oh. And a kick right to the gut. Kick right to the gut to R-Truth. And now Jericho with right hands. Jericho gonna light up R-Truth with those right hands. Oh, Chris Jericho is a veteran, a legend. If he retired tomorrow, he'd be considered into the Hall of Fame class. That's how skilled, that's how talented, that's how rewarding Chris Jericho has been. But this new attitude, Chris Jericho has adopted, and an enziguri right to the back of the head. But this attitude Chris Jericho has adopted has just been real. It's been real. I don't have no words to describe it. But Chris Jericho now has R-Truth in the walls. Has R-Truth in the walls of Jericho. He has Truth in the walls of Jericho. And Jericho wrenching at the back, but R-Truth with the power. R-Truth with the strength. Oh, right hand, another right hand, and a fourth right hand to Chris Jericho. Bicycle kick takes down Jericho. Bicycle kick takes down Chris Jericho. And now R-Truth gonna go to the top rope. High rent district here. High risk, high reward. But wait a minute. And I think that high risk, has been taken literally. As now Chris Jericho now. Oh no. Lion Tamer. The Lion Tamer is in, wrenching at the neck of R-Truth. And R-Truth taps out. No choice but to tap out to the Lion Tamer. Look at his knee. Digging the knee right into the spinal cord of R-Truth. And resulted in R-Truth being forced to tap out. If he was in that hold any longer, I think he'd have permanent spinal damage. And this is how desperate Chris Jericho has become. Chris Jericho has become an enemy of the people, an enemy of that man right there, Shinsuke Nakamura. And I think Jericho and Nakamura are going to come to blows right here on the stage. But Chris Jericho going to take the high road. Braun Strowman and Big Show's injuries are still unknown after what happened last week in that main event for the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Strowman and Big Show both destroyed the ring, broke the ring in two after that monumental superplex. We don't know the extent of the injuries of our Intercontinental Champion or the world's largest athlete, but we have to switch gears here as Naomi is set to take on this woman right here, Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss, the witch, I like to call her now. Alexa Bliss. But despite her acting like a witch, despite her, being a witch, Alexa Bliss has shown She has shown me, she's shown you, she's shown the WWE Universe that she isn't a one-trick pony, that she has the ability to fight. That match against Charlotte Flair at No Mercy, Bliss showed her prowess, almost was close to beating Charlotte Flair for that title. But Charlotte was one step ahead of Alexa Bliss, and I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to take that. And she didn't take it lying down. In fact, she interfered in the Women's Championship match this past Tuesday on SmackDown Live against Bayley and Charlotte Flair, which resulted in a no disqualification and no contest. And now Naomi has Alexa Bliss in a headlock, but Alexa Bliss is going to push her to the ropes here. Duck down, leapfrog, the agile. Alexa Bliss with the kitchen sink, knee right to the gut. The knee right to the gut, and Alexa Bliss has pissed off so many people during her short tenure here in the WWE. As now Alexa Bliss is trying to, still struggling, but Naomi throws her to the middle, throws her through the middle rope, and just spikes her with that DDT. Spiked Alexa Bliss with the DDT, and Alexa Bliss doesn't even know where she is. I don't think Alexa Bliss knows where she is. And Naomi with a drop kick. Naomi with the drop kick, and how great will it be if Naomi is able to put away, Alexa Bliss, one of the top contenders for the Women's Championship. And now Alexa, repeated elbows. Repeated elbows and a shoulder tackle. A shoulder tackle, and now Alexa Bliss showing her cockiness by shoving the foot right into the face of Naomi. And then Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana by Alexa Bliss. And now Naomi with a knee. Naomi with a knee right to the back. But there goes Naomi over the top rope, but Naomi hangs on. But Alexa Bliss brings her down. And Alexa Bliss, she's shown that she's a fighter. She's shown that she can fight. To many people that think she couldn't. And I applaud that, I respect that, but I don't respect the cockiness. I don't respect the way she operates. And now Alexa Bliss is gonna drag Naomi into the corner. Slams Naomi. Huge knife edge chop. Huge knife edge chop. Followed by elbows right to the back of the head. Elbows right to the back of the head. And Alexa Bliss taking control of this match. Naomi, they barely able to get little offense in. Barely able to get little offense in. And look at this, the sunset flip. Sunset flip powerbomb and a kick out by Naomi. Kicks out at 2. And look at this. The cockiness, the disrespect. But wait a minute. Naomi now to her feet, trying to go for an elbow. Did Alexa Bliss, and now the clotheslines. Clothesline followed by a clothesline, followed by a drop kick. And Alexa Bliss, but Naomi flies. Naomi flies, and it is a huge success. Throwing Alexa Bliss into that guardrail, rib first, again rib first. Again rib first. Goes Alexa Bliss. And now, kick, followed by another kick. And now Naomi with the kicks. The kicks right to the ribs, followed by a kick right to the head. And Naomi is feeling it. She is feeling the glow. Rear view, nobody home. And the clothesline almost takes off Naomi's head. That clothesline almost took Naomi's head off. Alexa Bliss, DDT, no! DDT right on the outside floor. Devastating DDT right on the outside floor. And Alexa Bliss saying that's curtains. Saying that's it. And I think she's right. Alexa Bliss, just by a snap of a finger, is able to put away Naomi with that DDT. And Alexa Bliss just wants to be celebrated. But what a way to end that match. DDT spiking Naomi's head against the... Wait a minute, Bayley! It's Bayley! And Bayley coming to get her hands on Alexa Bliss, but here comes Charlotte. And announced for next week on Monday Night Raw, Andrade Cien Almas will invoke that clause that was given to him by Eric Bischoff for the television championship next week in the main event. So it'll be Andrade Cien Almas versus Dolph Ziggler for the television title on next week's Raw. But did you hear Charlotte Flair? It'll be at Unforgiven, SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view. It'll be Charlotte Flair defending the Women's Championship against Bayley and Alexa Bliss in a triple threat match. So that match will be combustible, but we have to switch gears, and we're switching gears to Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze. And Tyler Breeze is set for a match of a lifetime against the Universal Champion Finn Balor. And Tyler Breeze, he's been in the ring with former Universal Champions. He's been in the ring with the top of what Raw, the best of what Raw has to offer. Guys like Roman Reigns, guys like Chris Jericho, guys like Finn Balor. Tyler Breeze is going to go one-on-one with the leader of the Bullet Club here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And Tyler Breeze, he's also had several run-ins with Andrade Cien Almas and Dolph Ziggler in the past, and you don't know what Tyler Breeze is feeling right now after that announcement. He's been chasing that television championship, but this could be a new chase, a new beginning for Tyler Breeze. He could be chasing the Universal title if he ever so defeats Finn Balor here tonight as the Universal Champion is set to have his first singles match in a couple of weeks now. It's the first time we've seen Finn Balor in a long time as our Universal Champion. Finn Balor makes his way down to the ring, and this man. You should understand Dean Ambrose's frustration. Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, he pretty much lied to Dean Ambrose. Said that Gallows and Anderson wasn't in his pocket. Gallows and Anderson weren't his friends. Balor lied to not only Dean Ambrose, but he lied to the WWE Universe. He said that match at No Mercy was in fairly. And it never so happened that it didn't end fairly. Ended with Finn Balor cheating. Finn Balor taking advantage of the opportunity handed to him and becoming the Universal Champion like that. And the Bullet Club has just been taking over been taking over Monday Night Raw as we speak. Taking out guys like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And I think Tyler Breeze was on that list. But I don't think Tyler Breeze doesn't agree with what the Balor Club has been doing. The Bullet Club has been doing. They're here. They say that they're here to just run havoc, to wreak havoc, to turn Monday Night Raw upside down, and I think that's what they've done. I think what they've been doing has been successful. They've run Monday Night Raw into a circus. They turned Monday Night Raw into a war zone. And that's what Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson have been doing with the assistance of the game, Triple H. As we get set for this singles match, non-title singles match here between Finn Balor and Tyler Breeze, and you know this match is going to be good. As Finn Balor goes behind the back. Behind the back is Finn Balor, and Balor now going to wrench. But Tyler Breeze also behind the back as well. And both of these men, they know each other. They know each other very well from their NXT days. Faced each other countless times on NXT, did Finn Balor and Tyler Breeze. And now, oh, what a counter. What a counter by Finn Balor. And both of these men with the chain wrestling gear, chain wrestling skills between Breeze and Balor. And it is a stalemate. Stalemate between Tyler Breeze and Finn Balor. Universal Champion trying to go for a knife shot, nobody home. And now, the right hands. Right hands by Prince Pretty, followed up by a forearm smash. And Tyler Breeze is coming to the gate with no games. Oh, chop, elbow, and a kick right to the gut. And Finn Balor gonna take a breather here. The Universal Champion gonna take a breather. Balor has his insurance policy out there. He has his protection, and a chop by Balor, and those chops hurt. Those knife edge chops hurt. And punch by Breeze. But there goes Breeze with that insecurity. And this is where I'm talking about the insurance policy. His goons, his good brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And here it is, Breeze in no man's land. But come on, Carl Anderson throws it back into the ring of fire. Oh! And a mushroom stomp brings Tyler Breeze down. And that insurance policy, Gallows and Anderson, right behind Balor at all times. Follow Balor at all times. They're like bodyguards. As Balor with the sling blade. And Eric Bischoff gave out the stipulation if Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose interfere in this contest, that they will be suspended. Both of them will be suspended indefinitely. Oh, the elbow. And I think that was just some backstage politicking by Finn Balor and the Bullet Club. And you could tell by Eric Bischoff's facial expressions that he doesn't want anything to do with the Balor Club. And now Balor over the top, and oh, what a kick! Just the ability of Finn Balor. You might not like him, but you have to respect him. And Balor, knee into the spine, pulling at the arms of Tyler Breeze, trying to slow this match, trying to slow the match down, trying to slow down the pace as Tyler Breeze, oh, an elbow. Elbow right to Finn Balor, and now a right hand. Right hand, nobody there, and look at this. What a counter by Finn Balor. And a kick out. Try to roll him up. Oh, what an elbow right to the skull. Elbow onto the skull. And a super kick lights Finn Balor up. super kick just lit Finn Balor up, and a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2, and Finn Balor saying, bring it. Finn Balor's an absolute madman, and look at the roll up by Breeze. Roll up by Breeze, and a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 again. Super kick, try to light him up again. Try to light Finn Balor up with the super kick. And now Finn Balor has the leg, and oh my! What a suplex by Finn Balor. Oh, and the knee right to the face, could have broke the nose easily. Knee right to the nose, and Finn Balor not able to put Tyler Breeze away. Not able to put Prince Pretty away, and you see just that deadly stare at our ref, at our official. Finn Balor with the feet, digging the feet right into the stomach. Oh! And this new attitude of Finn Balor, he just believes that he's the king, he deserves everything that has been handed to him. And look at this, sunset flip powerbomb. He's being backed by Triple H, so you know Finn Balor, nothing could go wrong with Finn Balor. Oh, pushing Balor into the corner. Pushed Balor into the corner, and this does not look good. This does not look good in the slightest for both of these men. And over the top and a back suplex. And Tyler Breeze giving everything he's got here. Balor tried to strike. Nobody home. And Tyler Breeze, knee, caught Balor right onto the jaw. Caught the Universal Champion on the jaw. Oh, and an elbow. And a drop kick. Despite the insurance policy being out there. And a suicide dive. Breeze with the suicide dive. Brings Finn Balor down. And look at this. There's Luke Gallows. Look at Luke Gallows. And Tyler Breeze. And a super kick. But Gallows doesn't even budge. You saw how Gallows didn't even budge. And oh, just a distraction. It was a distraction to allow Finn Balor to get to his feet. And that's the numbers game. Oh, that's the numbers game for you. As now Finn Balor is taking control once again. Taking control once again is Finn Balor. And now Finn Balor can have this match won with a snap of a finger if he wanted to. He has the assurance policy out there. He has Gallows and Anderson. Look at this. Oh, over the top. Oh, and a knee caught him right onto the jaw. Knee hit the jaw hard. And Tyler Breeze just barely able to kick out. Brutal knee right to the jaw. And I'd be surprised if Tyler Breeze doesn't have a dislocated jaw after that. Holy hell. And Balor now, shotgun drop kick. The shotgun drop kick brings Tyler Breeze down. As now Finn Balor on the top. Nobody home though. Nobody home. Tyler Breeze lights him up with a super kick. Supermodel kick. Supermodel kick lit Finn Balor up. And now Breeze. Breeze with the decapitator. And no. Come on now. Breeze, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Balor trying to get to his feet after that. And look at this, the Boston Crab. Single leg Boston Crab is in. Rinsing out the knee of the Universal Champion. And what will that mean? If Tyler Breeze is able to put Finn Balor away, the Universal Champion. What would that mean for Tyler Breeze? Oh, caught him with the kitchen sink. Knee right to the gut. Knee right to the gut of Finn Balor. Super kick again. Third time. A third supermodel kick. And now, Breeze with the knee. Tyler Breeze is on fire. Tyler Breeze is on fire. And can Tyler Breeze do it? Can Tyler Breeze do it? Beauty shot! Beauty shot to the Universal Champion! But come on! Come on! Come on! And if it wasn't for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows getting involved, and I think Tyler Breeze has had enough. Breeze has had enough! And a super kick! Super kick! And a kick right to the back of the head! Kick right to the back of the head! And a super kick, super kicking everyone in sight! But oh no! Bloody Sunday! Bloody Sunday! A Bloody Sunday by Finn Balor! And Balor wins just like that! And it's the numbers game! The insurance policy allowing Finn Balor to get the win. And it was the frustration of Tyler Breeze that cost him that match. The Universal Champion survives here tonight in Baltimore. What a match. Absolute classic. And wait a minute, that's Colin Cassidy. Colin Cassidy. Oh. Wait, why is he? Oh, God. He just threw Elias. He just threw Elias. But anyway, announced for next week's episode of Raw, it'll be Alexa Bliss going one-on-one with Bayley. And next week's episode in the main event, it'll be Andrade Cien Almas versus Dolph Ziggler. A can't-miss episode of Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a can't-miss main event right here. As the Bar former Raw Tag Team Champions are set to go against the team of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, a team that haven't really teamed together in years. And the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, they're still not happy after losing those Raw Tag Team titles to The Miz and Daniel Bryan at No Mercy. Cesaro and Sheamus still trying to get their vengeance. Still want those rematches, but they haven't told anybody when they want them. Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro, two European badasses that formed together off of a mutual disliking of bullies. The bullies of Big Show and Mark Henry were able to dethrone the Hall of Destruction, but they were dethroned themselves by The Miz and Daniel Bryan, the unlikely team, the unlikely pairing, paired by Eric Bischoff, was able to beat the Bar at No Mercy. And I believe that Sheamus and Cesaro are still feeling the effects mentally of that loss. They're looking to right that wrong very soon, but they could right that wrong tonight if they're able to put away Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And Seth Rollins. And you know, this man has been bitter. Seth Rollins has been a bitter individual for weeks. At SummerSlam, he was screwed by Big Cass. No Mercy. He beat Big Cass, but he was also destroyed by the Bullet Club. Gallows and Anderson destroyed by Triple H later that night. Destroyed again by the Bullet Club a couple of weeks ago. just been assaulted by the Bullet Club several times, and he's finally found an ally. I could put quotations on ally, because I don't think Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are seeing eye to eye here. Remember, both these guys are just fighting each other for the Universal title a couple of months ago, I'd like to remind you. And you know, Dean Ambrose isn't really fond of Seth Rollins, of his Shield brother. After what Seth Rollins did to Dean Ambrose a couple of years ago, and Roman Reigns as well, that they are forced to team up is Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. They both have a common enemy, a common goal, and they will fight with each other, and they might fight against each other. They might fight each other to reach that common enemy or that common goal. But this is the first time in years that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will be on the same team fighting against a common enemy, and that common enemy right now, as of tonight, is the Bar. And Dean Ambrose, former Universal Champion, was screwed over at No Mercy, I believe, by Finn Balor and the Bullet Club, was lied to by Finn Balor, was betrayed by Finn Balor. And the only thing Dean Ambrose wants is vengeance. He said he wants vengeance. He wants to tear Finn Balor limb from limb. And that's what Dean Ambrose's intention. That's what Dean Ambrose's plan. As we get set for our main event of the evening, it'll be the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, a well-oiled machine versus, well, a team that hasn't teamed in years. Oh, they might not like each other, but Sheamus now with gut punches right to Seth Rollins. And Rollins was just taken out by a clothesline. And the Bar, oh, right to the gutted out kick. And Sheamus now telling Seth Rollins that all he has. Duck down again by Sheamus, and Sheamus again with a lariat. Sheamus with the lariat, as Sheamus now the biggest man in this contest. Oh, weighing in at 375 pounds with Sheamus, and now he tags in the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Oh. Cesaro with a right hand. Oh, try to go for another right hand. Nobody home there. As Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, but over the top. Over the top goes Seth. And now Cesaro. Cesaro now with a drop kick. Drop kick to the outside. And you can already see the teamwork by Sheamus and Cesaro in effect. The teamwork by Sheamus and Cesaro in effect here as Rollins gets hit by an elbow. Hit by an elbow. Look at this. Cesaro just taunting Dean Ambrose. Oh, sets him down. And now Cesaro kicked out by Rollins. And Ambrose, he wants that tag. Ambrose wants to be in this match. Rollins is being decimated early on. Oh! Here by the Bar. By Sheamus and Cesaro. But Rollins. Oh! Rollins now. Counter. Tagging in. Dean Ambrose. But look at this. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins now. Between the ropes to the outside, and a suicide dive brings Cesaro out. Takes Cesaro out, and now Dean Ambrose. And sets him down. Does Seth Rollins. And now Dean Ambrose going to bring Cesaro back into the ring. To inflict more pain, to inflict more damage, and a headbutt. Headbutt followed by chops. Headbutt followed by chops, clothesline, nobody home. Cesaro tried to go for the elbow, nobody home as well. And now Ambrose with the right hands, the left and rights. And a clothesline by the lunatic fringe. Clothesline by the lunatic fringe. And now Ambrose. Ambrose now with the onslaught. And it's been since No Mercy that Dean Ambrose hasn't been in a wrestling ring. And Ambrose on the top. Ambrose on the top. But look at that. The strength of Cesaro. The strength of Cesaro. Able to just pick Dean Ambrose up with that suplex. And that is the strength of Cesaro. Dean Ambrose not in a good way here as he's driven by the Michinoku driver. And Ambrose in big trouble here. Going against Cesaro. You're always in big trouble going one-on-one against Cesaro. And now, gonna tag in Sheamus, gonna tag in the Celtic Warrior. As now, into the rope, and Sheamus! Right to the back. And Dean Ambrose, is he feeling a little bit of rust? Is he rusty since No Mercy? Dean Ambrose just been beaten down here by Sheamus and Cesaro, but Ambrose gonna fight back, and that's what Ambrose does best. Ambrose fights back. And now Dean Ambrose with the neck breaker. With the neck breaker. And wait a minute. Cesaro! Cesaro with the suplex to the outside. And Dean Ambrose is most definitely feeling the effects. And now Sheamus gonna throw Dean Ambrose rib first into the guardrail. Sheamus just throws Dean Ambrose rib first into the guardrail. And Seth Rollins gonna get tagged. In. Try to go for a drop kick. Sheamus try to go for the axe handle. Nobody home. And a super kick brings down Sheamus. But Sheamus back to his feet again. And Rollins puts the Dukes up. And Rollins kick right to the side of the jaw. 3 super kicks bring Sheamus down. And with Sheamus trying to roll far, but Rollins gonna catch him anyway with the frog splash. Caught him anyway with the frog splash. Kick out at 2 though. And Sheamus with the power. Sheamus still showing agility here. And Rollins able to lift up Sheamus with the power bomb. Shoulders are down. This might be it. A kick out at 2 though. And now Rollins gonna go. Look at this. I think Sheamus saw it coming. But didn't see that one coming. As now Rollins. La Magistral roll up, shoulders are down again, trying to pin Sheamus, trying to get the best out of Sheamus. Kick out at 2 though. Trying to go for a knee. And Sheamus digs the knee into the spine. Of Seth Rollins. As Sheamus brings him down. And just like that, just like a snap of a finger, Sheamus turns the momentum around. Another Irish curse. And a 3rd Irish curse backbreaker right to Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins is feeling the effects of his knees to his spine. And another one. Another Irish curse followed up by a knee. And Sheamus, I think he just brought Seth Rollins down a couple of notches there. And now, Cesaro with the crossface gonna bend the back now. Gonna bend the back end of Seth Rollins. And I think that's what they're focusing on. That's what the bar is focusing on, the back of Rollins. Roll through. Roll through by Seth. Seth now. Plant Cesaro. Planted Cesaro. Shoulders are down. Kick out at one though by the Swiss Superman. And now Sheamus trying to fight back. Sheamus trying to fight back. Kick right to the gut. Kick right to the gut goes Sheamus. Ooh. And Cesaro saw it coming. And that's the tag team prowess. That is the tag team prowess of the bar. One of them will sacrifice themselves in order for the other one to get ahead. And now the gut wrench. Gut wrench suplex by Cesaro. And now a European uppercut. And Seth Rollins is in big, big trouble. And big trouble is Seth Rollins. And look at this. Oh! Shoulder tackle. And oh! God! And now Sheamus has Rollins over the shoulder for the Roman Fireman carry. Wait a minute! Oh, and a knee catches Seth Rollins onto the jaw. And Rollins, who's trying to reach to Dean Ambrose, is trying to reach to his tag team partner. Oh! Kick right to the forehead. And Rollins now gonna fight. Gonna fight. And there's the tag. Dean Ambrose is in. Dean Ambrose is in. Inverted DDT. What a combination by Rollins and Ambrose. Combination by Rollins and Ambrose. And now, Sheamus on one knee. Sheamus on one knee. And Sheamus. Dean Ambrose. Trying to go for it. Saw nobody. And a fist. Punch right to the jaw. Sheamus now. What a punch to the jaw of his own. Trying to go for a knee. Nobody home. Ambrose rolls him up. Shoulders are down here. 1, 2. This might be it. Kick out at 2 though. Sheamus gets to his feet. And look at this. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. And Cesaro breaks it up. Cesaro breaks it up. And there goes Ambrose into the corner. There goes Ambrose into the corner. And look at it. This just turned to mayhem. This just turned to absolute mayhem here. Oh, caught him. Super kick, and there goes Cesaro. Cesaro went flying off the super kick. And I think Rollins is going to follow him. Rollins is going to follow Cesaro. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's Sheamus doing? Sheamus just walked out. Sheamus just walked out. Wants nothing to do with Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. Wants nothing to do with Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. But wait a minute. Miz. It's Miz. And Miz. And this match has been thrown out here. This match has been thrown out. And the Miz. Miz pouncing on Sheamus, and I think they're going to take the fight into Gorilla. But look at this. Look who's in the ring by themselves with no help. Cesaro in the ring by himself with no help. 30 deeds. 30 deeds by Dean Ambrose. And Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are just gonna kick Cesaro's ass. Curb stomp right to Cesaro. And there goes Cesaro over the top. And I think that was a message. A message to Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose sending a message A very, very clear message. A very clear message. Right to the Bullet Club. And oh, look at this. And ladies and gentlemen, we ran out of time. We'll see you next week.